Okay, I'm going to start shooting a little early. I just want to record here for everyone the date and time. Oh shit, come on now. Don't turn off when I... Okay. The date and time. It's May 19th, 11:24 a.m. I have not prepared for this, but that's fine. I'm going to give it a go anyways. I just got done proofreading what was the 3-hour, 40-minute perfect VEZINA stunt. My first ever lifetime complete and pitchable to investors for charitable donations. After all these years, the perfect VEZINA stunt, #1 run. And it's a time capsule project because I started, actually, I think, based on some of the early footage, maybe later 2008, but at least 2009. Maybe a bit, definitely some in 2010 because the camera broke down and I did the Jim Craig letter for Perfect VEZINA seminar. And then the performances in 2012, and then obviously the commentary was earlier this year. While trying to also work at the same time, no less. Oh, that is rough, but it was a first take go, and it was wonderful. I'm so glad. I was very picky when I went to shoot it. So we finally did this. This should have been done years ago, but hey, we found a way to make the first technical completion of a full game run, even though it didn't really, the original didn't raise itself up to my entertainment standards, which you'll see is the difference between a #1 and #2. We made it work. We made it work, and this is primarily for a dude, FS3 familial, the current beneficiary, hopefully permanent, we don't know, but that could change, but the current beneficiary of my will, Daniel Teixeira, so I'm going to thank him. I have some people to thank. I'll get back to that. I do want to get some stuff over with very quickly. First off, you will see in one of the outtakes, I believe it's 4. If I'm wrong, who cares? One of the outtakes we intended, well, we did show when I received my very first Shark Game tickets in 1997 for Christmas. We had the home video footage. I meant to show the ticket today because I still have it, as well as the program, the insert of the program. I don't have the program, and the game information on the back. We had something happen during the outtake that made it just completely like, who gives a crap? Who gives a crap? I know. It was seriously that funny. Accidentally discovered, as a lot of these things happen. So I'm going to get over with right now. You're not going to see it later when the time would have been. I'm going to get over with right now, show you everything I have, because I know if I don't do this, somebody at a game sometime is probably going to ask me to see it if they've seen the film. And who knows, you know, they could be, I don't know. Oh, this camera does not focus right. I forgot about that. Hold on. What I was going to say is they could be female and they could have a microphone, and then this whole thing will start all over again from barrels. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. So there it is. Yeah, this whole thing could start all over again, but older and wiser. All right, so there it is, the ticket. Hey, I don't mind. I'm seasoned now. I'm a seasoned veteran. I could teach that shit. All right, there you go. So there's a ticket, and then we have the program. Todd Gill. There you go. Todd Gill. I remember that guy very mildly. We have to, wait, let me see. Okay, it's in focus there, but if you get it up close, it blurs. So we're going to have to go like this to get the whole thing. And we're going to have to go half and half like this. Oh man, I hope you can see that print. Let's just go like this. Like that. And then like that. Okay, you can see whatever you can see. So we got it, because it's not going to show up later where it should be. There you go. I moved the camera a little bit, it's no problem. So, we got that out of the way. That's the remaining stuff I found from the first Sharks tickets. So, is there anything else you need to know? Let's just cover the plan very briefly. The idea behind all of my charity videos, but this is the only one that's actually realistically able to continue on the plan once I lump this into what's already on the machine, is to do what Kern Engel from Academy of Art in 2005 said we do for, he cleared up a lifelong mystery. And by lifelong, I mean since 2000, through the Los Jonas years, when I did video projects with people in my neighborhood and school and shit, and I wondered how the hell do you get all these people to commit to something to where you can do a cohesive plan and they don't like flake out and shit like that. All those years until, 2000, 2005, all those years. I wondered how you get people to work together, and Kern Engel told us that you go to rich investors who, according to him, this is a quote, have so much monies, like millions of dollars, that they can afford to go in a casino and throw $1 million on a single roll of the dice, and if they lose, no big deal. It won't take a tick off their pocketbook. There are people like that out there, I thought. Well, okay. that's who you go to pitch your ideas to. And yeah, and apparently Film Arts is one of those people who hook you up. And it's to get in festivals and to compete and to get your stuff in front of industry professionals. So you get lots and lots of money to make films, like small 5 minutes to, they probably have various categories, and you get hope to be noticed. And the way he portrayed it, I can't loose quote this, is it's all about just your own, you know, getting in the industry and getting fancy shit like cars and shit and just, you know, getting famous and money and crap. And David, charitable David, since birth, looked at that and said, you know what? What if we use the same people, the same methods with the same money, but they probably donate to charities anyways in similar amounts? What if I make something, a project for free or on minimal money of my own or, you know, whatever, and I go to those same people and say, hey, what do you think this is worth in terms of donating to a certain charity? And they do the same thing but for charity. I called it the charity video making plan. Not then, but the wheels were turning and it became a thing back in 2009, and then 10 it hit like a and but we have it documented in Winds of Change. The Jim Craig letter, Perfect VEZINA Stunt, 2010, and then in 2010 shit happened, and then there you go. And now there's a person requirement, some kind of person. Ideally a woman. We have 3 types. They're called fire starters. But also you could do it for inspirational dudes. It's not the same. You could do it for like people who inspire. Look, dude, look, we covered this already. We covered this in the accomplishment video. Just see that. We know David's secret now. Not only to not have stuttering issues, right? And speak like this, right? Not only to compete with people actually in the industry, which 40-year-old David can do. Even decades ago could have done. We know the secret to get David to not go in front of a camera and be like, it's in the Rhino Warner feature 4-hour thing, but we mapped it out. So now that we know, David, so this is the first. This is the first one that I'm actually going to pitch for investors, and I don't know who's first, but it is intended for Hockey Fights Cancer. That's the beneficiary, the intended beneficiary from way back in the day. I would like to not change that, but hey, as long as we get somebody looking at this, somebody with Kurt Angle's portrayal type of money, hey, let's do it. Let's make this the first one. We can now justify it. We modified it, cleaned it up, and did various things. And yeah, that's what we got here. So in conclusion, I want to thank some people. First off, I want to thank Chloe Gray Vega, who I think is the best choice for me to actually marry because of various things I've covered in video. I did show her a little bit, and we are in technically a relationship, but a unidirectional open one, because she understands me more than anybody, and the whole money penny syndrome thing, we will cover that. I want to thank you and let you know that even though you're barely touched on this video, you do have stuff coming. It's just going to take some time to get through my messes, various things, and get some past stuff up. And we got to get you here. We got to get you here, then we could start thinking. I have one idea based on this year's All-Star game I could do something with. But yeah, you're first. Daniel Tysonator, you're the beneficiary. Obviously, you are, you know, the beneficiary. So thank you. We also have to thank 2 people. Samantha Quezada, you are David's lifetime most powerful fire starter, Hall of Fame class F2, FS2 antagonist. Who knew that the person who pisses David off the most, but does not disagree with ideology, right? Because if you disagree with David's ideology on something very strong, join a line. There's a line as long to go down the block, around the building, just like an autograph session of failed antagonists in David's life who we call them enemies. So you're not, Samantha found out a goddamn secret just by being a doormat to epic proportions and not correcting a vicious lie at work. That David played out because he didn't know what else to do. And now you're a massive weapon against multiple systems because they would be tricked to thinking the same thing as, yeah. But no. David invented this category. The whole Nancy Kerrigan working super duper hard in front of a clueless Tanya Harding just to show her up, and it turns out Tanya loves her after all this, didn't even know. And it's like, oh, David invented that one. And if he didn't, oh, he's claiming that one. He'll take it, he'll snatch it from whoever did invent it if someone else invented that little, what the system would call a disorder, maybe, possibly. No, David invented that. He declares it productive. He says that can benefit any job, any project, any creative endeavor. It can inspire people. No, when you have a last line of defense because nothing official works, and you can only work yourself to the bone whenever some particular person's around, and only when they're around just to show. Yeah, that's how Samantha did it. She discovered the secret to motivating David more than anybody ever will, probably. Chloe, I'm sorry. Look, we'll figure something out, okay? You're a merit contest winner, right? God doesn't do much for you, and it's hard to get up because you're in the FS1 category, right? You're in the lowest rung. There's FS1, FS3, and FS2. The merit contest winners especially are in the lowest of the lowest because they don't need help. They're already good. They're great. They're already secure in heaven. I explain this in private. She knows how it works. She's not offended. She understands. And that's why she's so great, because she'll accept what I do for people, especially women. It's a good reason too. What a good reason. How many people ooh, let's have multiple people because I have a lot of money. Oh, because I have a lot of, Jennifer knows this. Yeah, how many people are like that? David's like, well, you know what? I'm so good to people that they don't want to leave me and they all can't have me. Chloe, you'd share me, right? Yeah. You're down with it? You're not? Okay, so yeah, that's number one reason for Chloe, and also she's the smartest of all the girls I met. And that's, yeah. So, I'm so sorry, Chloe. I don't want to go off. Maria Cruz. Gotta thank my FS3, like a kid-like figure. I'm gonna explain it flat out. You know why Maria's so significant? She doesn't get this yet. She will after watching this if she does. Maria's the control. Yeah, the control in this experiment of, hey, we don't know how much of David's interaction with women is like his doing, their doing, what's he doing, what's his motives. But if you take someone who's not biologically a kid, no legal requirement to care about him or counsel him or provide for him like I did, at least the intro of school like Maria, all the relationship / sexual stuff is cut completely out. Is David still good to that woman? And you put a kid-like figure like Maria in front of him, and ooh, the answer is yes. He's better than he's ever been, and she's the control. That's how you know. She's the control in this experiment. Not intended, but that's why she is so important. Because she proved. So, thank you, Maria. Thank you, Samantha. And I don't know what else to say. I mean, obviously, I'm very talented, as you will see at what I do. And obviously, I connect with people as a people, and the women are the most powerful. We don't know where that came from. We don't know how I got so good at this, but it's showing its results in the year 2023 with everybody. 2 of them are down there. They're Wildfire. They wrote some songs, and 3 of them have videos in various projects. One of them is Jennifer T. Cannon. She's not the young crowd, but she's came back after high school, and we retouched, and she loves me too. Maria, Samantha, and then we don't know how many of the 5 online girls on my hockey team are real. We know Chloe's real. She's the marryable one. She's real for sure, but 4 others, we'll see. They're all coming back, and they're all realizing David's goddamn good at this shit, at everything he does. We don't know where that came from. We don't know where David got so good, but whatever's responsible, whatever, we'll go with the word what, right? Whatever's responsible for me being really good all of a sudden at everything I do, especially love and romance and teaching and work ethic and everything. Well, I guess whatever's responsible for that, whatever, I guess they must be pretty impressive themselves. So that's all I'm going to say. We're getting some noise in the house. I really wanted to start it today, and at the time I did. So you know what? Let's cut it there, and I think we're good. Rhino Warner, you could chill the hell out because we do use reading music, but we replaced it with Muay Thai Champ, okay? Chill your jets, okay? We didn't use that Bond movie. Muay Thai Champ we used, okay?
Car rides to Malibu, strawberry ice cream, and spoon for 2, and trading jackets, laughing about how small it looks on you. Watching sounds of glee being ignored, singing in the harmony. Well, I bet she's proud that all her friends saying you're so unique. So when you're gonna tell her that we did that too, she thinks it's special, but it's so reused. That was our place, I found it first, I made the jokes you tell to her when she's with you. Do you get deja vu when she's with you? Do you get deja vu? Do you get deja vu? Call
the perfect VEZINA stunt. This stunt represents a collection of firsts because it's the first stunt I've attempted since taking the big break to work on the copyright documentary, it's the first non-GoldenEye stunt that I've attempted, and it's the first time I will be using a mixture of live and post-play commentary. So for those of you who have seen my GoldenEye stunts, post-play commentary is what I did for the Facility and Frigate stunt, where I played the game first and then did the commentary later on to explain to you all the things I was doing in it. This is your standard way of doing commentary for videos because mainly it's the easiest way to record commentary, and it gives you the benefit of being able to know in advance what's going to happen and explain it in an instructional way. And of course, live commentary, on the other hand, is recording the commentary live as it's being performed, like what I did for the Bunker 2 and Archive stunt. This is obviously the hardest way to do commentary because you have to get it on the performance where the stunt is successful, which means that you have to have the cameras running on every trial. It's really taxing on the tapes, really tedious to set up and start all over all the time, and the harder the stunt is, the more annoying it is to keep all that up. The payoff of this method, though, is that you get those natural reactions to gameplay that you could never replicate with the post-play commentary. I mean, you can act like you're doing it live in a post-play recording, and that's what you see a lot of people do in their video game reviews, including me, although I don't like to do it, but it's never going to be as natural as the real thing. There's a certain authenticity in a live recording that can often be priceless. But the trade-off to doing it live, of course, is the intelligence factor. It's hard to break things down when you're trying to accomplish the stunt at the same time. If you're not careful, it can easily get you killed. It's like a double stunt being performed. It is just as difficult to commentate intelligently live as it is to act like a post-play commentary is live and pull it off well. Even at your very best, you're not going to be able to cover everything as well during the stunt as you would if you were distanced from it and watching it being performed. So what I've done here is combine the two methods and use them only for the best parts of what they're for. So the live recording is going to be used exclusively for that natural reaction kind of stuff that you can only get when you're actually in the moment of gameplay itself. And the post-play recording is still going to give you that intelligent breakdown of what's going on, but instead of trying to reenact natural reactions like we're playing it for the very first time, or instead of going back over it and doing it like we've done it already, we're going to meet in the middle and act like we're just seeing it for the very first time. So in effect, it's like a live commentary version of the post-play style. It's play-by-play broadcasting with the occasional interjection of the natural stuff. That's what splitting up the player and commentator into two different people allows us to do. It brings together the best of both worlds and maximizes the authenticity so that the only acting that's involved is in our suspension of disbelief that the stunt is happening in front of the commentator's eyes, not both of them. And I was going to debut the style in the double feature GoldenEye stunt, but I think that this would be an excellent opportunity to practice it now so that by the time we get there, my technique is absolutely flawless. But enough about the commentary. Let's get to the specific stunt. Oh shit, I'm off center. Yeah, see, that's the problem with the jump match cut. You never know where you're going to be until you put up the second environment. And I am not putting up this voiceover booth two times. Okay, so I call this the perfect VEZINA stunt because the VEZINA trophy is the NHL award given out at the end of the season to the best goaltender who excels at his position and helps his team the most. I'm also dedicating this stunt to Evgeny Nabokov of the San Jose Sharks because he was robbed of the Vezina last season in 07-08. When I first saw this, I thought that it made no fucking sense whatsoever because, well, if you look at the stats, starting with the number of games played, and then you stair-step down the list to the ones that are most critical towards helping a team win, you'll see that there's a process of elimination going on here with the names that stay at the top. There's also a gradual separation between Nabokov and Brodeur, and even when Nabokov is beat, the few names who beat him aren't consistent anymore. This then begs the question, how did Brodeur beat Nabokov? Putting the two side by side and then listing all the stat categories that each led the other in, we see that several trends present themselves. The first of them being that all of Brodeur's categories involved getting the saves, whereas the ones Nabokov led in were those that helped his team win. At first glance, this may make it seem like Brodeur really is more deserving of the Vezina, because after all, isn't getting the saves what the goaltender position is all about? And obviously his team was a bit worse than the Sharks, which explains why he faced more shots and is also supported by their positions in the standings. Plus, the fact that Brodeur had more ice time despite an equal number of games played suggests more overtime games, less instances where he'd been pulled, and generally all the signs of a good goalie on a slightly weaker team. But as impressive as all those additional saves may be, they still do not compare in importance to the stat categories that Nabokov led him in. Let's momentarily disregard the categories that are heavily dependent on how the rest of the team does. So the wins and shots against are both going to cancel out. Then let's take away the accomplishments that are, just additional notches on the belt. I think we can agree that the pressure it takes to maintain a shutout is about as intense as the extra ice time, so those are going to cancel out. And since the saves are merely the means by which save percent is determined, as is the goals against the means by which goals against average is determined, that leaves us with a clear choice between picking the goaltender with the best save percent or the one with the lowest goals against average. And while the save percent may be the most impressive individual stat, it's the goals against average that tells you how many goals the goaltender will allow in an average 60-minute game. This encompasses everything he does on the ice regardless of the situation or how many shots his team has allowed him to face. And in fact, when you look back on the history of the Vezina, you realize that the original intent was to reward the goalie with the fewest goals against each season. The only reason that this was changed was because of the presence and necessity of backup goaltenders, which is why it is now decided by a general manager vote instead. But the stat that's still going to be the most telling and the closest back to the original intention is the goals against average. And as long as that's coupled with a large enough sample size to distinguish the primary team goalies from the backups, which, both these guys are, this should be the stat that takes precedence over everything. The only other trend here that could possibly have influenced the voting is of course the fact that Brodeur won all his categories mostly by wide margins, whereas Nabokov just barely edged him out on all of his categories. So, I guess if all these stats are considered equally important, then it makes sense to go with Brodeur. But at the same time, look at where Brodeur placed in the rankings on those categories that he won. Nabokov never placed lower than third on any of his categories, whereas Brodeur placed fourth and eighth on the two categories that had the most influence on him winning the Vezina. Now, to me, the more names appear ahead of you on the list, the more it casts doubt onto whether winning that category over the other guy really was a distinct accomplishment. So what it all boils down to is this. These are all stats that highlight Brodeur's own individual ratings, while these stats are all ones that directly impact Nabokov's team's ability to win games. A vote for Brodeur over Nabokov means that in general the voters would rather make the Vezina about the goalie being the most valuable player to the self rather than the most valuable player to the team. So yeah, it's not like it doesn't make sense at all that Brodeur won the Vezina, it just makes bad sense. And no disrespect to Brodeur, he's a nice guy and a hard worker, but remember that he's one of these goalies who's always had a good team in front of him that's had no trouble making the playoffs year after year, so even if he did face more shots last season, you can bet that his teammates have found ways to consistently diminish the quality of those shots that he sees. Nabokov, on the other hand, has had to carry the San Jose Sharks through the tough times ever since he's been in the league, and it's only now in the 08-09 season that Nabokov's actually been able to not be his best at all times and still be relatively unaffected in the wins and losses, because the Sharks are now that damn good. So Nabokov, this stunt goes out to you. But this is not just the Vezina stunt, this is the perfect Vezina stunt. So what this means is that you have to play an entire tournament in Blades of Steel for the NES and not give up a single goal. 3 shutouts. But that's only part of it. You see, you're not playing the game normally, you're playing only the goalie position. That's right, there's no offense or defense on your part. The sole objective is to sit there and make save after save after save after save after save until the clock runs out, the period's over, and the game ends in a 0-0 tie. And as everybody who's played this game knows, there's no overtime in this game. It goes directly to a shootout. And you have to survive the shootout too, because if you don't win the game, you won't go on in the tournament. So that's really the only part that this plays in the stunt. And it's okay to let a goal in here because, it's not the normal format of free-range movement goaltending that you do during the periods, so it's not really fair to count this as part of the stunt. But you don't want to fuck it up. Perfection in this part of it is just as key as perfection in the regular game. Losing here after a perfect regular game would be just plain devastating. Now obviously there has to be some type of special rules for this kind of gameplay because the computer doesn't know what you're doing, and you're going to get the puck eventually, so here's how it goes. In order to keep it only about the goaltending, you have to eliminate offense and defense. So you let the computer come into your zone and save as many shots as they take until either your goalie gets possession of the puck or your players intercept it by accident. It's okay for your defenders and everybody to move around as long as there are no intentional moves made towards the guy with the puck or any attempt to get between him and someone nearby who he might pass it to. Basically, the only movement that should take place is the movement that you make by getting your goalie in position off screen before the puck comes in, or the movement that it takes to get your players out of the way while they come into the zone. Once the goalie gets it or your players get possession of it, the objective is to get the puck out of your zone, past the red line, and just leave it there for the computer to take away and bring right back in. This is going to be done in one of 3 ways. you can skate it across the red line yourself, but then as soon as you're completely across, you have to basically let the controller go. This is not typically the best strategy to use because it usually leads to a quick turnover back into your zone, or you'll just get hit back across and have to go out again. The other two ways involve hitting the puck over the line. You can either shoot it in or pass it in as long as you press the button before you're completely over the red line. Oftentimes when you shoot, the computer will check you over while you do it, or you'll naturally glide over on the windup. And that's all okay as long as the button is pressed first. Once the puck is over the line, you can then have somebody go get it, but as soon as he touches it, then you let the controller go. The reason for this is that sometimes when you pass it in or even shoot it at an odd angle, the puck will go all the way down for icing and bring it back for a face-off in your zone. This puts the goalie at an unusual disadvantage since all the players on the ice are brought back into one area in front of the net, and it makes it really easy to get a bizarre deflection. And since the computer gets to win every face-off automatically, it's simply not fair. It's the same reason you're allowed to pass it around to your players to get out of the zone in the first place, instead of just letting the computer have it right back, because it's to prevent unfair turnovers right in front of the net. Unless it comes from a bad mistake somewhere on the ice, every flurry of shots that the goaltender faces should start with an offensive rush. So if you can manage to ice the puck and then track it down before it gets caught, then you deserve that extra time it takes off the clock for them to get it and then bring it all the way back. It's a simple trade-off for the effort. And usually it's not that much longer than the time it takes for the opposing goaltender to get it, pause, pass it to somebody, and then take it back the other way. Sometimes the computer can fuck around a little bit in their own zone, or even take it in and then loop all the way back out and around to come in again. I don't know why they do it, but sometimes they do it. There may also be some times where some freaky stuff happens, like this inexplicable glitch, where the computer gets stuck, and, although it's not technically against the rules to wait on them, it's one of those things you just break up when you realize it isn't going to break up on its own. I mean, you can wait, but as soon as you realize that it's an automated thing that's going to take you to the end of the period, you must break it up. Same thing with all the other tricks in this game. You can't stay behind your own net to kill time, you can't keep going around the net, passing it back and forth to your goaltender, and you can't play keep away all day in your defensive zone. Now, you could do some of these things a little bit, but only to the extent that it makes progress towards getting it out and nothing more. So that's about as involved as defense gets in this stunt. It's just about finding little ways to kill time on the way out of the zone before it comes back in again. But other than that, it's entirely about the goaltender putting a stop to every last shot that is faced. Well, I'm about to start the stunt now, so I now throw it over to the play-by-play commentator. Take it away.
And we are back at the ripe old age of 40, coming in to my own to commentate on 30-year-old me. There he is, and oh my goodness. Guys, we are using the exact same camera as the one in the top left, and we have a star of the show, Moo, in the side here. But we need to get to something right away. When you see me with the logo, the ANC and Daniel Teixeira over the original logo, that is just as hard as let's show some footage. It should be coming up right now. We pre-edited this. Toronto, New York. Toronto is just to get the Sharks host right there. The Tommy gun fight in Samantha's motivational video, that was frame by frame. We're doing a clunkier version of that. That's generally right, but not frame by frame. Otherwise, that would take forever. I already know how many segments we had to do. But every time, see right there, that's, as long as my head stays still, it's no big deal. But every time you see a shot like that, I had to edit this. It was a pain in the ass. I know how many segments we have. Every time we insert new video over it, we eliminate some of them. Let's put it this way. We took out one, and it would have been the same as Wayne Gretzky's goal in the season total. That's pretty much how many times.
Everybody get the fuck
so let's
out
go
of
to the
way.
game.
Stop it.
Oh, he's taken. Well, first save. That's two. Let's keep a clicker just in case it gets up there. It's 1, 2. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Before it goes out of the zone. That doesn't count. That's a post. 4. And we start over. We're going to use a clicker if we can. We're going to use a clicker just to see if there's like a record. I could do it later, but I'd rather do it live. Let's be up for the challenge. To see how many shots. 1, 2. That could have went to post, but he did anyways. That also was a secondary save. That's 4. 4 shots in a row. Where are we at? 1, 2. Oh, wow. That didn't have to be saved. That's a frontal shot. That's a post. That's another one. That had to be saved. That, oh, the bumps make it hard.
Stop it.
That hit off a player.
God, get out of there.
Whoa. The puck has not left the zone. We got 14 saves right there. 14 of them without the puck leaving the zone. Wow, what?
Fine, I survived that.
What an
I
opening.
survived that for once.
What an opening flurry.
Oh my god, just get out of there.
This is great. What's one? He's down. Two. That's a frontal shot. Obtuse angle. That had to be saved. Some of these could go to post, but he's not letting them for the sake of entertainment.
Dude, fucking...
Oh, he could feel it. He's getting some F-bombs in there. Oh, that hit off a skater. It interrupts your rhythm when it hits off a skater and you don't get to save it. So, did I get 13? I got 13 on that.
Oh my god!
I might be off by one, we don't know. So far the record's 14 in a row before leaving the zone. That's a far out one. You don't know where it's going to end up when it comes from far out. You'll see that later on a lot. New York's pretty good with the primary saves. We're running down to 4 minutes in the period. Okay, they took him out, but the puck's still out there. That counts. Ooh, that's a hard one right there. That could go to post, but you don't know, so you have to save it anyways. Ooh, bunch of frontal. These are all point blank shots. You get no second chances. Dude, he's getting hella frustrated.
Ah, you bastard! Stop waiting there!
Holy shitter. And this period's about to end right now, but he's got to save everything. 1, 2, point blank. That could have went to post. Period.
Oh boy, that was a rough first period. That was a rough one. At least I got through it, my god.
Yeah.
Can they all be like that?
Can they all be like that? He wants it difficult. He ain't having nothing easy. So you want to be a PBS stunt runner? Welcome to the show. Like, do you want to be an Ultimate Fighter homage from back in the day, around this time? 2012? Here we go. Switch. Here we go. So there's 3 types of saves here. There's frontal saves, standard angles, and obtuse angles. Then there's far out and close. You got far out and close right there in sequence. That's also hard when they change distance from the net, because the arrow becomes less accurate as the distance increases. It becomes more accurate the closer to the net they are. So you have to adjust to that as well.
Don't tick it in the net.
You have to adjust to the angle and the distance at the same time. Ooh, that was tough. Anything obscured by traffic is also tough. Meanwhile, Moo's just sitting right here. She's just being a doll right next to me and not complaining or anything. She was here the whole time during warm-up. So I said, you're sticking around for the show. Oh, yes, you are. Oh, these are hard. You have to save all these. I'm not keeping count. Don't break a record now. I stopped the clicker. So far, it's like 14. Yeah, they didn't break it. That's fine. We're doing this live. We're not doing this in post. Screw that. So, yeah. The shot angle changes are the worst. That's like the 908-10 ball. When it takes one path, your teammate or anyone bumps them right, and it changes while they're taking the shot, because you have to reset up on the fly and not get it wrong, or if it goes where it was going to go, it will go in.
Oh
like
my
that.
god! I should have had that. I should have had that.
He knows it. He
Not
knows.
looking for shot angle changes. That's a problem.
That's a shot angle change. Now that may be to the side of the net, but it's still, you have to adjust. Otherwise, you're giving them a secondary save, and it's going to post.
Oh my god.
And the post saves
Oh
your
my
ass.
god! Pass it to the right guy!
Oh, he's getting on their teammates for passing problems. Yeah. So now that's post. That's a trap right there. That was just trapping it just for management, right? Because you could save that, but then it's going to rebound. Trapping it's the easy way out. You're not always going to be on your game as far as entertainment goes. Ooh, that's a tough one right there. Bounced off his player, then a legitimate shot. You don't expect that if you're looking for your player to bail you out. You got to be always there.
Dude! Why are you... Defense, you need to stop helping out so much.
He's getting on his defense for helping! For helping! Holy shitter! He didn't like that. That's called a one and done. Where they come in the zone, take one shot, then they're out. If your defense helps it... Oh, dude! Bunch of shit!
Jeez, I should have had that. If that was in the middle of the net, it would have been over. Get in front! Get in front of me! God!
Oh my goodness. Look at the anguish, dude. Look at the anguish. You can feel that shit. He wants it to be hard. He does not want his teammates to bail him out. He wants to make all the saves, be there, whether it's to save them or not. It's all about the entertainment. That's what separates a number one from a number two. Ah, look at the tail! Look at the tail! The tail! That's what separates a number one from number two run. Dude, it's all about the anguish, I swear. Moo's right here. We just can't get her up to camera because it's so fascinating. Moo's right here.
Just be on everything.
Right here.
Be on everything.
Good. Okay, he's locked in for the third period of the stunt. Here we go. This is the first period, the third period of the first game. Ooh, those are bounce. Those are stop and goes. When it hits your guy and goes back to them, it interrupts your rhythm.
You bastard! Stop waiting!
You don't want your rhythm to be interrupted, but you must adjust regardless. You have to be prepared for everything. Okay, that's no problem. Going to the side. He has to save that one because that's obtuse angles. So these are sort of regular angles.
Oh my god.
Defense got it. You're acting like there's no defense. It's a miracle if they accept it, and you don't want to do it too often because then it decreases the shot flow. And you want high shot flow for entertainment purposes, not low. That's a post. He let it go to post. Then he had to make a legitimate save, frontal. That was a post that he could have trapped. He did not, and then he had to make legits. Just ooh! Possible shot angle change. Whenever you hear a bump, oh, there's another one! There's another one! Now I'm feeling the anguish as a commentator. Dude. Whoa. Oh, that was through traffic. Now that's a trap right there.
Oh my god, you bastards!
Is he getting on his teammates again?
Stop playing good defense.
Yes,
stop
he is.
waiting, and then clear it out when I get it.
He's getting on his teammates for playing too good. Holy shit! Oh, these are regular angle ones.
Oh boy. Stop doing that. You're playing too good defense.
I think they're playing too good. They're playing too good. Are you serious?
Oh my god.
He doesn't know if that comes coming through.
Don't worry about what they're doing, okay? This game is good enough.
Okay.
Alright?
Yeah, he's trying to not worry about his own teammates. Because they're buzzing. They're buzzing around, obscuring the shot. And that's how they get through. Look at that. Whether it's your team or their team, anyone moving in front of the shot, that obscures it. He knows that. Even all these years later, I know
bastard,
that.
I pressed up on that one. Why?
Oh, dude. Holy shitter.
Oh.
Jeez. The mental game wears on you with this stunt. Yes, it does. It's not even physical at all.
Oh. Come on, 1 minute.
That could have went to post, but he took no chances. Could have been a trap. Now a frontal. Now an angle. Now a frontal.
Wow.
Wow.
That was good, alright. That was freaking good.
Now we're in a shootout. Let's get Moo in here because she's been sitting here for a long time. There's Moo. And she hasn't gotten camera time yet. Okay, now we gotta watch this, Moo. Check it out. The shootout. The shootout. It's hella hard. Because you have to assume that every shot will be the last one. That you won't make any. If you make one, it's a privilege. You don't know if it's going to go down to the wire or if it's going to be like multiple shots. Whether you're going to get scored against or you're going to need 2 or more goals. You don't know. So here we go. Ooh, he got him. He got him going the other way. He got that one. You enjoying this move? Yeah? Okay. 1-0. He's got to hold that. He's got to assume that they're going to score one. So that, for all he knows, is going to tie it. Oh, he got one. He's ahead 2. He's ahead by 2. We could win this early. Come on, Moo. Oh. Now that's the hardest right there. When it's middle to the side or middle up or to the side and up, it's hard to tell the difference till the shot is on the way. Right there. That's side up. Side middle and side up are the 2 hardest. It's really all about that. Everything else is pretty obvious in the shootout. But those are the hardest to tell. See right there. That was side up. But it's hard to tell that from side middle. And that should be it, right? That is it. We won the shootout.
Wow,
how about that move?
A rough game.
You want to go back? All right. By the way, this is the shirt she likes. The Bob Probert shirt. The one I kissed Jennifer in, right? For the first time in years. So I'm going to put her back.
That was an appropriate first game. You know? I've seen better.
Whoa, he's seen better.
That's okay, because that's what we're waiting for.
Wow, he wants it harder.
Yeah, it's got to get harder.
He wants to be hit harder. Like the Rocky fight, the Clubber Lang fight. We'll cut to that later, I don't know when. But damn. Holy shit. We have a clip coming up. I think it's the Wayne Gretzky re-edit of Samantha's Motivational to show you frame by frame again.
For everything.
So you can appreciate what we're doing with that logo. Right there, the ANC logo. Making it say plan ANC. I have that down here. We're playing Montreal now. Oh, there we go. So this is frame by frame coming up. That is when you're on the when your every last detail matters, right? We knew it's only one time per video, but this is just so many frames. We had to clunk it. So this is Montreal. Now, Montreal, they like to do that crap. They like to shoot it from far out and then go in. Like really far out, to where you can't rest on the arrow. You have to be moving until the last and final second in which you stand your ground and save it. Like that.
Don't worry about what they're doing.
Like it's a lateral challenge, not well, it's a horizontal challenge, not vertical challenge. Most shots are vertical. Once they're in the zone, they go up and down and shit.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, he don't like that. He don't like that. He does not like that one bit.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
That's a long shot. Now they're up close. See, we got two up close after one long, so you have to adjust. Okay, there's a far one. Now he
Pick it
can't.
up. Okay, this is part of their trick. They will pick it up.
He's focused, man. That is focus. That is hella focus. Now they're in close. Now they're making.
Oh, stop getting two quick ones.
Oh, now he's getting on the
Oh, boy.
checking.
Ah,
I see. So
I knew that was coming.
when he says
It's fine. It's fine.
when he says two quick ones, he means two hits. When Montreal hits my guys twice, and then the next one hits you down, he doesn't want that surprise. Because again, interrupts rhythm. You want consistency, but you have to adjust to aberrations. That's how it works. Like that. That was through traffic. Their guy
Get
obscuring.
away from it.
Oh, dude, he had to adjust right there. Oh, this is hella hard right here. Ooh, that was a shot angle change, but it just brought him closer. It didn't go lateral.
God.
Anytime they get hit after you set up for the save, which is during the shot while it's being wound up for,
Come on.
that's a shot angle change. It doesn't always make it harder, but you have to be wary of when it does. Oh, that's hard. We didn't see that one. He may have seen it, but we didn't see where it came from because we cut on that. That's post, but he saves it anyways. And he's just getting that. Oh, he intercepted it. They're bringing it back in. That he just turns away because that's bottom post. This one has to save. Can't let it go to post because that would have been in. You assume save, but you adjust for entertainment. What? Okay. Oh, we're gonna cut there. We got frame drops. It's okay. It's okay. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, that went off a fallen player. Now they're behind the net. Now that he had no choice but to trap that one. See, now they're back.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Damn it! Stop being so hard on yourself.
Wow, dude. Jesus.
Somebody needs to come up to me and shout that every once in a while. I swear to God. Can you please do that?
Dude, don't say it. Okay, right there we put Chloe in my mouth so that no lip readers can see the original name of the 2012 project. But right there, you can see it close up. That's Chloe. Chloe Vega. Chloe Gray Vega right there. We had to cover that shit. We had to cover that shit so that no lip readers can make out the original name. Holy shitter. We're going to have to show more Chloe just to cover our ass here. We're going to... Technically, we're in a relationship, and she's trying to get here. We'll show that.
All right.
Yeah, somebody needs to tell me to stop being so hard on myself, whether past me or current me.
We're not losing it here.
Oh, he's getting down on a knee right now. He's getting down on a freaking knee, dude. Let's show what he gets on a knee for. Hold up, it's coming. Bunch of primary saves. There's an obtuse angle. You know it's serious when he gets down on a knee in front of the camera. There he is again. He's down on a knee, dude. With the ANC Games logo there instead. Saying Plan A and C's. Dude, what a pain in the ass.
Getting past it.
Modifying old footage.
Bastard! Stop following me!
The anguish,
That's the
dude.
halfway part of the stunt.
Okay, so halfway is 10 minutes through the second period of the second game. That's what he's referring to. Bunch of primary
God.
saves.
Stop falling down so easily. Oh my god.
We have Chloe
It's fine,
coming
it's
up.
gonna
We
happen
just don't
sooner
know
or
when.
later.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's Chloe Gray Vega in the style of Zhuge Liang from Destiny of an Emperor. All the tactics are all the wonderful things about her that make her David's current and probably forever best shot to best marryable, right? Best marryable. Of all the girls who have taken an interest in me, that was first
my
shot.
God.
Dude, that was hard.
Oh my
There we
god!
go. Let's put that more.
Freaking
Put that
stop!
there. So that's for the record. Who needs to come up to me and say stop being so hard on yourself every so often? Nowadays, in 2023. That's 2012 you're looking at, but we're in 2023 now. Just to make that clear.
Oh boy!
This is annoying as shitter. It's historical footage. Blended with 2003. 23. What do you want? And by you, I mean the general audience. Holy shit, this is annoying. You can't even say the word you
Oh
anymore.
my god, stop it! Stop getting two immediate hits on me!
God.
Fuck.
Okay, they're icing.
God, I hate when that happens. They get two immediate hits on me. And it's like, I know the next one's gonna make me go down and get a chance.
Dude, the anguish, man. It's all about the anguish. Oh, that's through traffic. He caught it, though.
Oh my god!
Dude. You do not experience this much anguish unless you really care about something. And somebody, whoever you're doing it for, whether past or present. You can tell yourself whatever you want, but as far
Oh, stop it!
as 2023 David is concerned, that's who he's doing it for. Who he hopes to be the number one run, the marryable. The one who marries them, regardless of who he gets shared with, which she will. So yeah, oh hey, dude.
Oh, wow.
Alright, we got some gradients, don't we? Yeah, stop feeling anguish. Get some gradients going.
Gradius.
Yep, told you. We don't have time for anguish now. Hell no. He wants to beat the gradients too.
One. Oh, just one victory lap.
Oh, he wants victory laps.
That was rough.
Okay.
Even that was rough.
We're going to show what he means here. A victory lap, watch this. We're going to cut to this.
This is good.
Come on. Okay, watch when the ship explodes, what he does after he explodes. Okay, watch. Top to bottom, that's a victory lap. He wants more than one. He wants two or more victory laps. He's not just playing the hockey game. He wants the greatest accomplishment too. That's 2012 David, and that ain't changed. That ain't going nowhere. It don't matter who it's for.
Oh.
Which I guess today is Chloe, right? And partly Samantha too, right? They're just opposite ends of the spectrum in terms of stuff done to David, right? Like bad stuff to make up
That's
for,
right. I
right?
said goddess.
Did you just say that? He just said, "Oh my goddess," instead of "Oh my god." Okay, well, it's fine. Like I said, pick your goddess. Past, present, who gives a crap?
I was almost not there in time.
Who gives a crap? Playing.
Because I was worried about the defenders.
Okay, so here we go. In the year
Oh my
2023.
god, that was a one-hit knockdown. What the hell?
Yeah. Okay, there's a long shot, bunch of short ones. You can see how once they get that long shot in, they come up close, they're going but. They're going angle, and he has to make a bunch of primaries and adjust. After first saving it like that,
All
a long
right,
shot.
everybody, get in passing positions.
And then now he's asking for passing positions.
Don't play good defense, but get in passing positions.
Okay, so this is a fine line between how much do you
Stop hitting them.
Want your team to sort of stupid it up, right, so that it's more challenging, versus how much do you want them to give you a chance to get the puck out and make sense. Like, give you passing positions so that they can take it out and have a rush the opposite way, right? It's a fine line. You don't want to be too stupid, otherwise
Oh my god, stop it! They're always getting hit right away.
You don't want them to be too stupid because they turn it over right in front of the net, and that's no good, right? It's a fine line. the more stupid they play, the more chance you have to shine. But the less stupid they play, the more chance you have for the stunt to be fair and win. You see, it's a fine line. That's the #1 run. You want to be entertaining, but healthily entertaining. Samantha, take note. You're like the real-life version of that.
I want this, damn it. I want this.
And he has to remind himself that he wants it too. Because there are times where you're going to mentally break if you don't tell yourself that. Yeah, Samantha, take note. You're the real-life version of this complex.
You're not letting go.
Where it's good to help you, but you can't like be too in need, you know? It's just like a #1 run. See, Chloe needs to benefit, right? Because she deserves it. Samantha needs to learn. That's the thing.
That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.
You can't get the perfect person into one marryable package, right? It's all spread out, who everyone represents, what they're like, all the issues and stuff. That's what it's all about. Okay, we're in second shootout, so we're gonna have to bring Moo here. Moo's sleeping. Hold up. Moo.
I
Whoa!
that one so much.
Come on, this shootout time, Moo.
I think they just let it in.
He says he wants to just let it in.
Don't move for those ones.
Okay, come on. Come on.
Ah.
Okay, he's trying to go up. He's trying to get them. Sometimes you could trick him by doing it right in the center of the net. They'll go to the side. There's Montreal. So it's 0-0. No one's made one yet. Come on. Oh, he got one. This could go down to the wire move. Pay attention. Oh, that's a hard one. To the side. You don't know if it's side up or side middle. That's very hard. Oh, he's trying to trick him.
This is going to go down to the last one.
Yeah.
This is going down to the last one.
This is the hard shit. Even if the game is underimpressive, this is the hard shit. It will find a way.
This is going down to the last final one here.
If the game ain't difficult,
Unless I
believe
can
you me,
sink
this will be difficult.
Oh.
Oh, he tried to go 5-hole. He's trying to go 5-hole. He's always trying to go.
Got it.
He got
Game 3.
Here comes the towel again. Look at the towel. Look at the anguish. Dude, the anguish is real, man. You have to really believe in this, and whoever or whatever you're doing for, which in David's case has to be a who. Otherwise, it's going to be lower on that lifetime epic list. If it's not for a who, meaning a person, an actual person. Fucking cut to something.
One day you saw her sitting alone, went up to say hello, tried to be a friend to her, she turned against him.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
Los Angeles.
This whole unspoken spoken thing. Yeah, that's a mini Charbonneau meme. That's what we talking about. It don't matter. It don't like seriously. Whatever led to
I'll be
this.
honest. Right now, we're on the cusp of a number 2-1 run.
Oh, we're on the cusp.
We've got to push it over, though. We've got to push it over. We're right on the cusp of a number 2 or number 1 run.
Oh my god. I hate those cusps, man.
So let's bring it. Let's get ready.
Like, you know, when the astrological signs change from like Leo to
We can see
Virgo
anything here.
on some date in 2011,
Anything
right?
at all.
I hate those cusps. Cusps are bad. They're always bad. People should stay consistent. They should. Throughout their life. I'm telling you. Go back to the mini Charbonneau meme. Fuck that. Go back to that. Yeah, I'm cutting right now. I probably should be cutting. This is not a planned cut. This is on the spur of the moment. All right, back to the game. Okay, Los Angeles. There's an obtuse angle to a frontal shot. More obtuse angles.
Oh my god, I think the defender... Oh no, don't go in! Don't go in!
Okay.
Damn.
Defender gathered the rebound. We didn't know he was going to do that. And then I almost shot it in. If you go over the line, drift over, and shoot it, sometimes it tricks him. Oh, dude. Oh my god. So Los Angeles doesn't always challenge you. Sometimes they like to skate around and do bullshit all day. But like any team, they can surprise you when you least expect it, which is why you must always be on guard. That's what Los Angeles' game is. And that was through traffic, bounced off a player. Holy shitter. Holy shitter. Wow. Okay, here we go. So that,
Bastard, stop hitting me right away!
he doesn't want anything unexpected to happen to ruin this. That's what he's getting on him for. I am not even keeping track of the clicker now. No one's going to beat New York in the first period. I don't think so. If I keep track, I'll find out later if we beat the...
God.
It should be 14, the record of New York in the first period.
That's fine. You're gonna earn this. You are gonna earn this. If you take time, you're taking time.
He's frustrated at them taking too long to come back in the zone.
Oh my God. Hey, you wanna... Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm getting my guys out of there.
Okay, there we go.
Wow. Okay, passing positions.
Yeah. You can't do anything if they don't challenge you.
You are earning this for her.
Chloe! Did we show Chloe again, or we just... I don't know. We'll do it later, in post. If we want to.
We're not giving you anything.
Or Samantha to teach. Whatever. Samantha getting her act together is what I have written down here, or Chloe to honor, whatever the case may be. You know what? Just fucking...
Oh my God, that could have went in.
Hey,
if it hadn't been for post.
Oh, he's on a knee again! He's on a knee again! You mean post-production or the actual post? He's on a knee again, dude. Oh my God!
They're dudding me. They're dudding me. They're dudding me. I hate it. LA, you better pick it up. We're getting too late in this. You better pick it up. We're getting way too late in the stunt. We are getting way too late in this. This is on the cusp of a number 2-1 run.
I know, there's that cusp again. No cusp, dude. Cusps are evil. Dude, he's in this mode right now. From the Rhino Warner video, he's in the Hit Me Harder mode, but in 2012 version. He's doing in 2023, but the 2000. Let's show it again when we get a chance. This is what 2012 David was asking for. What just happened in the Rhino Warner? Right this. He wants to be hit harder. But back then, this is the version today. Yeah, we didn't even meet Samantha back then. Samantha was 13 years old. Now, in 2023, he wants that with everything he does. And we recognize that as being related to relationships.
Get back.
He's on a knee. He wants to top whatever he's been through before.
Stop going out of the zone.
He wants to top whatever drove him to do this one right here.
God.
Do we got one more clip coming up, I think? Hold on. Yeah, we have one more clip. I don't know when it is. I edited that already. So, dude, okay, there's a primary save. There's a post. See, he wants the action to pick up, but you can't force that. See, there's a post. Okay, okay, so we had one that he didn't have to save, and then a bunch that he had to.
Fucking asshole! Get a passing position! Alright.
The anguish. Oh, look at the hand on the mouth! That's some real anguish, dude. That's the stuff.
Oh my God! Freaking stop hitting me right away! Are you gonna... Oh, finally!
Oh, we got some icing.
Like that.
Lacey, there's a hit me harder right here. This is what he was doing back then. But what you're seeing now is...
me right now,
yeah,
and I don't
this is the 2023 version of what you saw back then. What you're seeing as a 30-year-old.
Oh my God.
Dude. That is amazing.
I'm not going to lose on some I should have saved.
Do we have the
They're going to shot angle change me, and it's going to... Go ahead and get it. Oh, whatever. It's going to be a long time coming. Oh, and it's going to be like, why couldn't I have that throughout the stunt? So I'm not losing on that. I'm making the big save. Whether it makes the stunt or not. And stop getting behind him. Get in front of him. There's 3 of you. One of you needs to get in front of him.
He's getting on his own teammates for not making it difficult enough. And so it leads to more entertainment. Holy shitter. We're getting into the last minute of the 8th period, which means we're going into the big conclusion.
Oh my God, not the right guy.
The final period, the 9th period, the 3rd period of the 3-game stunt.
Right,
we are about to hit it right now. The speech that was always meant to be. Here we go.
Life is a mystery. Everyone must stand alone. I hear you call my
Great moments are born from great opportunity. And that's what we have here now. That's what we've earned here right now. One period. If I played them 1,762 times, they might win 1,761, but not this time. Not this run. On this run, we make every primary save. On this run, we save every shot angle change they come out with, and we shut them down because we can. You guys are the greatest fans in the world. Every single one of you deserve this effort. The effort that I've put forth to get you to this point. This effort was meant for you, the 1%ers. The people who were patient. The people who just get it without having to be told. The people who unexpectedly had faith in me when I didn't even give them any reason to. The kind of people who've actually made me rethink faith altogether and some of the things I used to have faith in. You are the 1%ers, and this stunt is for you. This is your time. Their time is done. It's over. I'm sick and tired of hearing about subscribers this and fan bases that and all this crap about attention, sympathy, YouTube celebrities, whatever. And I'm sick of all the low standards about how all I gotta do is play through a game and record a simple commentary track over it later. Fuck that. You are not my fans, my subscribers, any of that shit. You are better than that. You are my friends and my family. You are the ones I do this for. The 1%ers. And this is your time. This is our time. So let's go in there and take it. Alright, here we go. Holy shitter. It is on. Yeah. There we go. There's a primary save. There's a post. Ooh, that was a little shot angle change. Primary. There's an angle. There's a post. He let that one go. They're going to take a long shot now, and then they're going to come up close and change it up. There's a primary. There's an angle that could have went to post. He's saving all of it, dude. He ain't having no misjudgments. There's a primary. There's another one. Holy shitter, I am not keeping track with the counter. If we break a record, I ain't going to know until later. Okay, they have not left the zone. There's more shots. They're angling it. Now it's finally out. But it's going to turn right over because they let it be bumped. Okay. You hope that when it gets this far, that they don't disappoint. You hope they bring it. But all you can do is make every save. And just hope they give you material to work with. You cannot force it. You cannot stupid it up. You have to be responsible. Samantha, take note. This is the video game version of what you have to learn from. Oh, he let that go to post. That was very risky. But if he gets on that and doesn't save it completely, that's an end of stunt. That's a secondary save right there. He did not have that. He got that a little off, but got it on the secondary because he knew it was going to ricochet away from the net. You can't do that with a primary save. That's the difference from a point-blank primary save with one you know can go to secondary. Ooh, the anguish again. It's real, dude. He almost F-bombed there. 4 minutes. We're getting down. We're getting down. Well, that was from a distance. The arrow becomes less accurate from a distance. That's a trap. That is an easy way out. But at this point, he's on a knee. He's on a knee. He's bouncing. He's bouncing. He's bouncing. That's how you know. When he starts bouncing, you know it's on. Whoa! Oh my God! Through traffic and shot angle change at the same time. Last minute of play. Last minute. Can he complete the perfect VEZINA? Will it be a number 1 or 2 run? We don't know.
Oh! All right.
Shootout.
Shootout.
Okay, move left.
Shootout.
She ain't sticking around for this.
Shootout.
It's all come down to
That's not
this.
an I do, by the way. This is a number 2 run.
Oh, he says it's a
We're
number
on a
2.
number 2 run here.
2012 David judges at number 2 already. Let's do it though. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Not sinking that one. Okay.
Yes!
He went 5-hole and they went to the side. He's got one.
Got it!
We don't know if that was going to go middle. That could have went middle. He could have been tricked. He wasn't. He got that. Oh, he's checking it out. He's looking real hard. Oh! Dude, 30-year-old David feels the same way anguish as 40-year-old David on that shot. We both reacted the same way.
Got it!
Yeah. Yeah, baby. This is the good stuff.
Oh, he got it with the stick.
So when they go to side, they also
with the stick because on that side they do that.
they also cover the lower net unintentionally when they go side. Okay, this is it. This is it. Here we go. Sink this and it's over. No, he goes middle to try to trick him with the stupid move feed, but they didn't fall for it. This is the last one. If he saves it, he wins.
Got it! Yeah!
Do you believe in the?
A number 2
Do you believe in the magic of the
It's
perfect
only a number
VEZINA?
2 run, but you know what?
Oh no! Don't say your
You know what?
name.
I'm gonna
Don't
put
say your
this
name.
up Anyways, because
We put Ty Stater in my
that was
mouth.
for you.
He
I want
did
you
it
to know
again.
something about this run.
No, don't say your name. Okay, we put Ty
This
Stater.
is like my 3rd or 4th, I think my 4th official day shooting this
We
stunt.
put Daniel Ty
And
Stater
I
in there.
want you to know, the only reason that I did not hit that button to spray the vacuum cleaner confetti all over the place
Because it's for a dude.
is because, let's face it,
It's for a dude.
this run that I just did, this number 2 run,
for
it's
Ty-
not good enough for you.
It's good enough for Ty Stater.
And if I had been any lesser of a man, I would sit here and I would say, this is the run, I would have hit that button and celebrate. But you know what? No. You know why we're not doing that right now?
Because it's for a dude.
I'm not going for a number 3 run with you. I'm not going for a number 2 run.
Dude.
I'm going for the only one that matters. The number 1 run.
Okay, so
And it's got to be otherworldly.
okay,
Otherworldly. You know, I was on this.
We're gonna have to cut out to Samantha stuff.
I was on.
because
Yeah.
we're soon
There's the end credits.
we're soon
I
going to
was
relate
on
this to
all the
marriage,
saves
the
I
ideal
made, all the
marriage,
saves
and
I
we
need to
can't do
make.
this for
I
Ty Stater at
think
this
there were
point.
some that were saved for me.
Let's
alright?
cut this to
At least 2 that
Samantha
I can
stuff.
remember.
Some marital stuff.
But
Some
you know
we don't
what?
know what we're going to see. Just meaningful stuff
Until
between
they
me and
can bring
Samantha.
it and give me
She
all
needs
the
the teaching.
opportunities that I need to do something extraordinary for you.
And also, we want it to audio dub my
I'm
mouth.
going to keep on trying. I'm going to keep on trying. I'm not going to fall in line with all these people from YouTube who just say crank as much shit out there as I can, you know, keep up with demand. I'm not going to do that. I could have been that YouTuber from the time I could have been like that from the time, I'm not even a YouTuber. I could have done that from the time I touched down on this site. That's not me. That's not me as a video maker. It's not me as a person, and it's never going to be me to you. I'm going to go for only the extraordinary, the number 1 run, the meant to be, the type that has me saying, that's the one. I don't need to review the tape. I'm not going to review this tape. I know it's a number 2 run. It didn't have me saying I do as soon as it was complete in the 3rd period.
Because it's for a dude.
I'm going to make it happen for you. I'm going to make it happen.
For not a dude.
I lose from this point forward, I'm going to think about this run, and I'm going to say, you know what? There's a reason why I didn't call it right there, because I'm doing this for you. For what's
For
good
not a
enough for
dude.
her.
It's for
It's
a
gotta
dude
be good
now.
enough
Come
for
on
a
now,
goddess.
people.
Not just anyone. Not just anyone. So, those are my standards. That's what I have to
Sorry.
say. This is the first official completion.
Hey, dudes are great,
of
but
any
not for
run
me,
at my
okay?
serious attempts since meeting you at this stunt.
Dudes are
so
great.
That's what I have to say. That's
They're
what I have
just
to say.
not for me,
All right, we're
dude.
done. We probably wasted enough
Sorry.
time, so that's good. All right. It was hard starting out. You know what happened to start out with?
Oh my God.
I lost 4 straight. They brought it to me 4 times in a row. Very good first period stuff. And I lost 4 straight before the 5-minute marker was up. And I was so pissed at myself for losing. It was good shots, but I was losing too quickly. Like, I lost 4 times within the first 6 minutes of tape. So I was pissed at myself. I came into this run pissed at myself, saying I've got to turn it on for her. And I did, and that's what happened.
For
So,
Samantha, Chloe,
all right, we're
or
good.
insert
We're good. That's
future
my official
FS1
number 2 run for you.
here. Oh my God, he said her
What's
name
up?
again.
Thanks for the tweets, by the way, this morning.
Oh my
I don't
God.
know what you intended by those, but
you mean
those
text?
were-
Text. Samantha, with Samantha, it's text,
Almost.
not tweets.
Al-
Holy shitter.
almost. They almost did the trick, just like this is what we
Or
went for.
emails.
They did. It almost worked just like that. So it's cool.
Or YouTube comments.
Poor girl. She knows what it takes.
Samantha knows nothing. She does not know what she's doing. That does not apply anymore.
We're done. We're cutting it off. Why am I saying poor girl? She knows what she's doing.
Not Samantha.
She's known the whole time.
Samantha, that was
Stop saying
different. Holy shitter. That was hella hard in 2023 to carry that ending. Are you serious? That was ridiculous. We did that? We actually did that? We actually did that in 2023. Alright, get out. This is the last one. If he saves it, he wins. Yeah! Do you believe in the magic of the perfect Vezina? Oh no, don't say her name. Don't say her name. We put Teixeira in my mouth. Hey, we did it again. No, don't say her name. Okay, we put Teixeira in. We put Daniel Teixeira in there. Because it's for a dude. It's for a dude. It's good enough for Teixeira.
Say my name. If no one is around you, say, baby, I love you. If you ain't running game, say my name. You acting kinda shady, ain't calling me baby. Why the sudden change? Say my name. If no one is around you, say, baby, I love you. If you ain't running game, say my name. You acting kinda shady, ain't calling me baby. Better say my name.
Okay, we're gonna go like this. Where is it? Where's this? Oh, it stopped working! Stop it! Okay, fuck you. Okay, let's try this again. This is gonna go right here. This is gonna go right here. That's gonna go right here. Okay. I think we got enough. We're good. We're hella good. Okay, so that's good, but I want to keep the camera rolling because we need to make a little outtake right here. First off, let's back up, show this shit. Blackboard in the back. That's for practices. I try to show the I'll have to cut to this now. The autograph frames, in order to not get a glare when I was photographing my autographs for sharks, I just stick the camera in a hole, and so the black background is what gets reflected. And then here we go. Now check this out. This piece of shit, we have only 2 minutes before the tape cuts out. This is stuck with a thread that goes through the other side. The tape is to put the pinholes on the A and C and Teixeira's pin securely in place. Even that don't work that well because it's barely come through. The thread goes through underneath the A right there, and it hooks on this, which is not securely in place. We had a hard time getting it to stay the same. There's mounting tape right there, which doesn't do shit. That mounting tape stops from rolling. So that and the now this is not the first one. So yeah, when we had to keep this from going like this too much and this like there, so it still says A and C's and has Teixeira wearing the same thing from his former job, A and C game, so it says Planet. That's very hard. Now check this out. Here's what we went through first before we fucking did that. Check this out. Elmer glue doesn't work. That made a hard spot that I need to now clean out. There's the scissors. We tried double-sided tape. We tried to get metal to stick to fabric. That don't work. That was first. That was second. Didn't work. We had to use the pin. There's a pin cushion. There's a mounting tape. There's the thread, and this was to poke that little part in the bottom more securely there, right? To poke to the part underneath there. Or yeah, to poke it right where I need it, right? But check it out. My next thought was to go permanent. Like this, the Fuego hat, what we used to attach the Fuego to the bill and also the picture of her to the hat, that's permanent adhesive. It's made for fabric to fabric. I don't know if it would have worked for metal to fabric, but that's fucking permanent. So if I try to get that off, that's going to be a pain. I don't even know where that is. I looked for it very briefly, but thankfully my dad came out with this, and I said, he came out with this, didn't work, but I said, let's combine that with this, and it worked. So we went through hell and high water to get that Plan A's covered up. I don't care who's having a problem with this. We went through hell and high water to get that shot you just saw right now. Holy shit. To get that, I'm not keeping this permanent. I'm taking this off so I can use it. So yeah, that was hard. That was freaking hard. So anyone who thinks I didn't, yeah, no, David went really far to try to make this work. Oh, he went really far to repurpose this one. Yes, he did. None of this happens if Rhino Warner doesn't do what it did. None of this happens. So yeah, we're cool. Kaylin, I hope you enjoyed your anniversary video. I hope you enjoyed that, and we're out of tape, we're out of time. That's good. We're all wrapped up, and I think I don't know for sure what they're going to be. I have some ideas in my mind, but I think we're going to end this video with some memes, some relevant memes that mean something to me. Why not? We're just going to end this with some memes. Why not? Only 13 clicks. That's not bad at all. That's fine. 13 mixed media. Who cares about that shit? All right, here's about a unique touch right here. We're going to do a live webcam for this recording. So this is the first take of my third set of runs for the day. And hopefully we get it on this one, and I had to remove this big-ass mirror before the last period of the third game.
So, that's how we're doing it. Now I'm going to try to commentate like normal, even though there's going to be long stretches of silence where the commentator would usually talk. I'm going to try to commentate like normal, not let that affect me, in case this is the actual run that makes it. That would be awesome. Ooh, Vancouver, that's a hard team. They are good shooters. We should see at least one shot angle change, one serious shot angle change in there somewhere. All right, which ones? Okay. I don't know how long we can record on this, but we'll go as long as we can. Looks like forever, so shouldn't be any 15-minute limit. All right, Vancouver. Mirror's right there. Got some space, all right. Oh, there we go. Hopefully you can see it okay. Oh, man, that came out of nowhere. Oh, geez. Yeah, they're on that side. They're in the light. We're free and clear. What the heck? Come on. You can commentate over this yourself if you want. Feel free to. That'd be something if someone actually records themselves commentating, and then I say, hey, that's pretty good, and I actually use it. Stop it! Well, this would have to be an impressive run, though. It would. I'd have to go the distance. Like a number 2 run or something. Come on. We're not done yet. I let that one go. Oh! Come on, that's a rebound bar shot. Put it on net. Make me save it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That came out of nowhere, too. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Solid, solid primary saves. Don't flutter. Oh, little bit of change. Come on. Oh, don't go in the net. I don't see anything. I'm not looking at him. Stop following him. Okay. Oh, boy, I didn't know how to have that. Always play the puck. Oh, shot angle. Ah! Yes. There we go. Get it out. I didn't touch it. Come on, Vancouver. You can do better than this. Oh, I hate that, though. Not that type. I hate that type. That always gets me when I least expect it. Long shots from an angle, and then there's traffic once it gets there. Oh, my God. Those are harder than it looks. All right. Second period. Now I'm in the light. My goalie's in the light. Oh! Oh! Shot angle change! Yes! That was a good one. Damn it, stop pissing it off to me. Oh my God, okay, don't flutter. Don't flutter. Don't flutter. Oh, that was going directly to rebound bar. I could have let it go, but I tried to save it anyways. Didn't have the primary, made it on secondary. Unbelievable. I know no one's gonna come. Like, is there gonna be one YouTuber who knows the stunt well enough to say that? I have to explain that one. That's ridiculous. I'll be impressed. If somebody picks up that much of this game, I'll be impressed. Explaining how the save process went piece by piece. Oh, crap. That would be awesome if somebody just studied this enough to come out. You better work on that. Work on studying this stunt so that you can commentate for me. That would be the most awesomest thing in the world. Explaining the difference, explaining the shot angle changes and the primary saves turned into secondary, stuff like that. That'd be awesome. Oh, that was bad. That was a bad shot. I did not have primary save. I had to anticipate the secondary save in order to get that one. Otherwise, if I'm late on secondary, I don't get that. Oh! Yes. Get it. Get it! Woo! Everybody back. And out. That would be awesome. Oh! Rebound bar. Oh. I'm not doing a damn thing. Dude, that second period picked it up. That second period really picked it up. Is this light? Oh, the light's falling off. Oh, stop it. Turn on. Stay on. Stay on. Good. See, it's making me really hot because it's not normally this close. I have to put it this close so I can put the big-ass mirror right here. This is going up. This is definitely the one that's going up. I don't care if I lose it. It's going up. Oh, get it up! All right, give me something. Oh! Do not count blessings! 2 shot angle changes! 2 of them! Don't move, I have to. Don't touch it. Don't oh, I can't do anything. Dude, that was 2 shot angle changes back to back. Wow. That's like 2 Coco dives. Stop it. Stop it, stop it. Brad Stobbits. Whenever he got a penalty, I used to call him Stop It, Stobbits. That's my nickname for him. Stop it, Stobbits. All right. Stop it, David. They're not all going to be easy ones. They're not all going to be easy ones. Don't get used to the easy ones. Ow! Ow! I did not see where that was headed. And when you do not see it from the shot, you have to just put the pad in front of it. That's the scariest part. That's basically like a free fall. When you do not see where it's coming from and where it's going, all you got to do is put the pad in front of it. That's a basic bare minimum to make any save in this game. Come on. Get past the defenders. Oh. Don't touch it. Damn it. Oh. Hey, we got a shot at this. This is no throwaway game. We have a shot at this. For real. Oh, yes! Where are my passing options? They all fled. We have a legitimate shot at this. If they could just lay off my defenders and start shooting it more. This is not... Oh, you know what? I got a lot already, though. But that's okay. That's okay. We don't count blessings at all. You just do not count blessings. Penalty shots. Get my ass together. I've been slacking on them. Okay. Ooh, yes. Good one. Okay, I got to differentiate middle height and top height. Wait till they do it and then move. Clearly. That's right. They to me. Okay. That's all it is. Differentiate middle, top. See where they go. Move clearly. Oh. Tried an easy one. Try to sneak it by an easy place. Got it. Top one, top corner. Differentiate middle and top corner. That's all the hard part. Wait till they shoot it before you move. All you got to do. Damn it. I want a cushion. I want a cushion here. Top one. I need a 2-goal cushion. I've been doing bad at this. Yes. There it is. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. He doesn't move the stick. That's fine. That's fine. I don't need to go down on that. All right. Wow. That was a good first game. Mainly in the second and third periods, but that was a good first game. Wow. All right then. 12 and a half minutes. Not bad. That's not bad at all. If it stops me at 15, that's fine. Hopefully it doesn't. I want this one to go on. Big time. Chicago. That's fine. Anytime, they can always bring it. You never know. You never know when they will bring it. See my hat, my championship hat right there? That's a championship hat right there in the corner. What I put on when I win it. Be ready for those long shots. Be solid and then go immediately for secondary. All right. Don't play it safe either. Ah, bastard! Don't anticipate secondary. Don't anticipate secondary, but have it. Bastard. Oh! Did not have it. Don't be fooled by them being at the corner. Treat it just like they're in front of the net, even if they're at the corner. That's how they get you. With the angle shots. Leave it up to them to bring the hard stuff. Don't help them. Don't help them. Ah! Like that. That's a bastard right there. Ah, Bella! Oh, no. Remember, angle shots in tight does not matter. Play it the same. Do not be fooled by their closeness to the net. Got to remember that. Got to remember that. Oh, bingo! Wow, this is rough. You do not understand how rough it is until you are sitting in this chair. It doesn't matter whether they get the shot off or not. It is always rough. Oh, I did not have that one. I should have had better positioning. No, don't go in the net. Don't go in the net. Okay, good. I was too close to the red line. Sometimes it goes in. Ah! Play the puck, not the defender. Play the puck! Oh, well, we got a good one. And it's before 15 minutes.
Car rides to Malibu, strawberry ice cream, and spoon for two, and trading jackets, laughing about how small it looks hard.
Know about, but we have it here for him, something for next year. Mama.
All through the year we've waited through spring and fall to hear silver bells ringing, see winter time bringing the happiest season of all. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
David! David! Come here a minute. Look at that tree right there in the middle of it. See what's in there.
What? There's a present you forgot. Go in the middle of the tree.
There it is.
I said up in the... No,
up in
at
the tree. We
David.
didn't see that earlier.
What are you talking about? Why would there be
We
a
didn't see that earlier.
Oh.
What's it
Why
say?
would there be a present in that tree?
Leave it, leave yourself
David,
right there.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Love, Dad. Daddy.
Stay right there so he gets you.
Well, that's odd. Present in the tree.
Get back over there.
First time I've done that. Oh my gosh. A San Jose Sharks ticket? Wow. Are we going to a Shark game?
I guess you are.
What date? What date?
It's on a Wednesday.
Wednesday. Which Wednesday? You mean next Wednesday after school?
Well, it says it's got all the information.
January 21st. That would be, that would be way out. Way. Dang. Against the Calgary Flames. Me and you?
I guess, unless you got somebody else you want to take.
Oh no. Thanks, Daddy. Wow, these are cool. I've never been to a hockey game.
You're welcome.
Even if you have to go to school the next day, you gotta go. Always be out.
How do you like those?
Thanks.
Okay. Can you see the tickets? Can you show the tickets?
Is that good?
Yeah.
Just tell me to bring it closer.
Okay, you can back up a little bit, show both tickets. All right.
Thanks. Next day. I like doing the video camera. I wonder where I could video. Here's the room. And we arranged the TV and everything new. Duck singing. Okay, that's enough.
Of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow.
Look, they're dancing. Oh, Daddy wants to get dancing here.
That's how you said. Oh, no. How can you do this?
Look at honey.
You and Bodette, you and Doc Kong are in the picture. Now all three of you in the picture.
Morning, little Dodger.
Job. I'll handle this myself. Where are my turtle buds when I really need them? Now that's what I call service.
What do you got there, little Dodger?
Just the Major League Baseball standings, the mini helmets.
Oh, yeah?
I got the American League over here and the National League over here.
Oh.
And if I had an extra A's helmet, I would put it in the world champion spot.
Are you getting ready to go get your trophy?
Not exactly, pal. That explosive is going to turn us all into
It's been a long season. And you get your big reward today.
Correction.
Say hi to the camera.
Ceremony. Please stand for the national anthem. And remain standing for the Little League pledge. The national anthem will be sung by Kathleen Johnson. I will play fair and strive to win. But win or lose, I will always do my best. Later. Our next team is Little Dodgers.
Yay!
Sponsor, Bailey Truck and Equipment. Manager, Thomas McWilliams. Coach, Roger Vega.
Yay!
And Ronald Rhodes. David Vega.
Yay!
And Mila Zucci, second.
Roger, look this way. Show the trophies. David, hold yours. Get back, honey. Cute.
It's real good.
Roger, you're in my way. Jeez.
Out the way.
Over there with any long Rachel Wheel. There's our sign. Okay, you gotta sign it.
So I have to tie up a loose end, okay? Let's just assume I'm going to cut to it, all right? Okay, in one of them videos, whichever one, the Rhino Warner was the show and tell, right? I didn't know which years I participated in the California Baseball Academy. I had a picture of Jason Giambi, and I also have one stored away with Tom Van Poppel, okay? I was iffy on the years. Guess what we found? This is, we'll show it up close so you can see. See this? California Baseball Academy. Yeah, that's their headquarters. California Baseball Academy, and this is David's stat report and certificates. Every time, both tests, skill tests at the end of the week, and the certificates from him. Yeah, so we are going to find some answers. Now, I'm not going to go in this in depth. In fact, I'm not even going to show you what's in here. I'm just going to read. I'm going to tell you what we have waiting, just in case. This is not planned, but if for whatever reason I see fit to cover this in full, we will cover this in full. Because, hey,
Do it.
none of this happens if Rhino Warner doesn't do what it did. We'll say that, okay? Let's do this. Let's do it this way. Can you see that? Skill test results for David Vega. The year written in there, 1995. That's the year of OCD. Holy shit. The arm stuff. Skill test for David Vega. The year written in 1997. Oh, so it was 1995 and 7. So here's the deal. Depending on when in 1995 was either before the arm shit or after the arm shit. Let's see what we got here. Oh, they're written here. Yep. Okay. Certificate of Graduation, California Baseball Academy. Yep. I remember Doug. That's the coach. Yep. 1995. Okay, so is there a date on this? It's 1995. Where's the date? Is there a date? Hold on. Date? No date in here. Okay, no date. 1995, 1997. I'm guessing the Giambi one was 95 and the Van Poppel was 97, but that's just a guess based on loose knowledge. I don't know. We have some other stuff in here. Oh, you want to... Dude, I'm not even going to show this. I'm going to just say what's in front of me. We have a Mark McGuire advertisement for a snack bar. That's literally called snack bar without the K on it. What does a superstar athlete do when he craves a candy bar? He eats one, and it says a healthy one. Oh yeah, we have a Mark McGuire ad for a snack bar. Literally called snack bar without the K. Yeah, so here's the deal. Okay, so here's the deal, people. Depending on when the California Baseball Academy was, it could have been before May 19th and the ARM thing, or after May 19th. I'm guessing. I'm guessing if it was a summer program, it was probably after May 19th, which would mean that logically, my theory of what happened would probably be that David threw his arm out with the tennis ball against the wall on May 19th, had incredible tendonitis pain, fought through it until either October or November, I forget when, before he ever went to a doctor to find out what was seriously wrong with his arm. I'm guessing David's parents may have seen that he was moping around all day with this arm thing and said, he failed playing baseball, let's put him in the California Baseball Academy, and said, and which means that if I was there in 1995 with incredible arm pain, that had tendonitis, undiagnosed tendonitis until October, November. I was there in my first season, the California Baseball Academy, like fucking Chet Steadman from Rookie of the Year, like having, yeah, we'll have to cut to this shit. Gary Busey's character, Chet Steadman, from Rookie of the Year, was literally young David, undiagnosed with severe tendonitis at the California Baseball Academy, trying to improve his baseball skills. Holy shit, that's a story. Holy shit, if that's how it played out. I'm pretty sure that's how it played out. Yeah, so dude, we're just discovering this now. This would... I know it's I know, huh? It's very interesting. Oh, we got better though. We got better. We have a certificate of award from St. Joachim Junior High in June 15th, 1995. That's nearly a month after throwing the arm out on May 19th of that same year. Apparently I was on the honor roll of St. Joachim, which is the very first paid school I went to, paid junior high. Yeah, honor roll a month after the OCD seriously kicked in. And so apparently I was a big fat honor student. Yeah. I believe this is junior year, not like, okay, this should be 7th grade. I think 8th grade was the next year. I hope I'm right about this, because I remember there was a downward spiral. If this was accurate, I was honor roll till OCD, summer, then next year, big fat downward spiral, but I wasn't too bad. I still got in a row, I still picked myself up, but I remember I had some problems in the course of the following year. So this was me first before then. Oh, I'm not even gonna show this. Well, fine. Dude, what a This is so late. This is so late. Like, this would have been way more relevant, like, maybe a decade or more ago, but no. Ooh. I didn't even look through this. I forgot I had this. I was like, dude, like...
That's one of the things that like earthquake was the 1 million or something. What was it? Oh, that's right, 25. We have a guy that had
Can we get the trend?
No, I know it can't be done, big guy. I know what to You guys gonna go to mom this time.
Well, it's a great day for baseball!
Like on the road. That's not a curl.
Angel! Angel! You said one! One!
No.
That's right.
But it's on
formation without even the slightest hesitation. We were a tight little group until two flew the coop, when they came back to join the group. Our first counselor, Joe, was a slob, but luckily the next day he was replaced by Bob. Of the counselors, Bob was the best because he showed us how to beat the rest. The rest of the teams tried to compete, but they had no chance because the stripe could not be beat. We hustled hard and played the game. We never cried out with shame. We took our showers and never reeked, so now it's time to win Team of the Week!
We have unknown talents here at California Baseball. My name is Doug Domini. I was the director this week at California Baseball Academy. I pretty much was here part of the day and with the kids all night at the dorms. Very interesting week, like they are every week. When you get 100 to 120 kids together, things happen. They're always interesting. It's always fun. Our goal at California Baseball Academy is always twofold. Number one, to have our players, no matter where they are, if they've never played baseball before, or if they're a star, wherever they are, we want them to improve, and that's always our first goal. But our second goal, which we feel is as important, is to talk about things and try to instill it in the qualities in these campers to make them a better person. So we work hard on that all week. We talk about respecting one another. We talk about playing with enthusiasm, about encouraging one another, being competitive, and many other things. And for the most part, I feel like we get that across to the kids. This week has been to me, a great week. And one of the reasons why it was an outstanding week is because of the staff that I had. And I want to introduce to you the counselors. You can imagine, you wake up at 7 o'clock or 6:30 every morning. You have about 10 minutes to take a shower. In 10 or 15 minutes, you have to wake up your team. In another 20 or 30 minutes, you have to have them lined up, roll call order, collecting their keys to go to breakfast. You march them to breakfast. Then after you march them to breakfast, you make sure they clean all of their areas. Then when they're done with that, then you take them to the field. And you march them from that building way over there all the way to the field so they don't get run over. And we had a little irritation today by some driver that didn't like us crossing in the crosswalk in front of them, but those things happen. Party. Then they're on the field, and when they become on the field, they have to get all of these kids from one station to another throughout the day. not bad the first day, although the first day was a little hot. As the third and fourth and fifth day roll along, these kids are tired and they're worn out, and their counselors cannot be beaten by these kids. And I tell you what, they did an outstanding job. Then they get off the field, they get a half an hour break. And then at 5:15, they're lining them up and taking them to dinner. Then they sit with them at dinner. They have to go to the arcades with them. They come back, and we have the nighttime activity. They do the entire nighttime activity with them. Then they go and put them to bed. And at 10:15 to 10:30, when we have lights out, then they have about 10 minutes, and then they collapse. So I really want to commend these guys. It is a rough week, and they did a great job. I'm going to just introduce them for the A's. Matt Morgan. One thing, all of our staff have either played at Cal State Hayward or are playing right now for our field coach, Dirk Morrison. Outstanding guys here. For the Angels, Alfonso Corona. Hey. For the Dodgers, Doug Rubin. Artie Besser. And for the Indians, Bob Duckworth. I don't see Joe. Going around. All right, we had a great trainer, Joe, and I don't see he's doing some work right now. He doesn't stop working. He did a great job. He actually had to take the Indians for about a half a day. Then we got a counselor that was couldn't come, and we got a replacement for him. But Joe took the Indians for a little bit. We also had some helpers way over there. Say, guys, get a hand to what's the name? Liv. That's Liv is her name. Guys, give her Liv a hand. And one more. I need to mention a couple things. In today, your son will receive a packet. And that's our graduation packet, and they'll get it after they go down and get all their stuff and meet with their counselors one more time. In the packet, they will receive an autographed picture with them only, with Todd Van Poppel, who is just an outstanding person. People, if you live in the Oakland area, Todd Van Poppel, what an outstanding man he is. And if you don't know that yet, he's incredible. And just talking to him as a person, he's really something. So you really have a treasure here on the end. You'll also receive a report card and a certificate of attendance. If they had any money left over, not very many did, but if they had any money left over, that is in the packet as well. And my guys that are going on planes, your plane tickets are in your packets. Okay? One last thing I need to mention, then we'll press on.
Every year, for the California Baseball Academy, we hire professional coaches. By that I mean we have high school coaches, junior college coaches, and college coaches that are instructing your youngsters. And this year I'm going to introduce the staff. Amador Valley High School, we have Rob Albee. Cal State Hayward, Donovan City. Alameda High School, Dave Harris. From Encinal High School, and they were the California Interscholastic Federation. From James Logan High School, we have Dave Aguilar. From Chabot College in Hayward, Steve Friend. From Menlo Atherton High School, we have Brent Sim. Parts unknown. No. Kind of an international coach. He spent 3 months this spring in Czechoslovakia coaching. He's been across seas several times to coach. He's coached at Fresno State and University Pacific. We have Mike Gregorian. We have a gentleman here who pitched on the 1980 World Champion Philadelphia Phillies. Won a championship game for the Phillies against the Astros in a great series. Pitched 9 years in the big league. Warren Brewster. Madano's Junior College. Mike, that's our staff.
Alright, we have 2 more awards. We used to give what we call Players of the Week. We got away from that just because all throughout the week we talk about teamwork, but then we single out individual players on each team. So we've done away with that after a few comments from parents. But what I did want to do is reward 2 specific players for what I call the Bulldog Award this week. Maybe something happened to them. This one boy, his nickname, come up here, Stitches. Alright, I talked to Stitch, I said, well, how'd you hurt your eye? And he said, I ran into a truck. And so it wasn't on the field, it was off the field. He's a day camper and he hurt his eye. So we wanted to give him a card for being a bulldog. Alright, our next one is a really interesting story. We're playing down this field over there at the Dodgers, and there's a foul ball that goes in the bushes, and this player goes into the bushes, and he comes back and he has bees all over him. And he had them in his shirt and stuff, and we didn't know I guess there was a beehive or something inside there. So we ended up getting to the trainer right away, iced him down. 20, 30 minutes later, the kid's playing again. He was fine. So Kazoo, come on up. All right.
Golf course. And really wants
Lunch out.
Welcome to California Baseball Academy's Summer Camp program. The Academy takes great pride in serving the public with some of baseball's most respected teachers of the game. The week of training and instruction takes place on some of the area's finest baseball facilities, under the direction of nationally acclaimed baseball coach, Steve Galati.
Our goal at California Baseball Academy is to introduce and expand on the fundamentals of baseball with our specially designed skill stations, including bunting, running, fielding, throwing, hitting, videotape analysis, and everyday game situations. Campers train under professionals who earn their living teaching the game of baseball, which we feel gives them an inside advantage in developing their skills on the playing field, as well as adjusting to the daily competition of life itself.
At the beginning of the week, campers are separated by age and placed on a team. Each team then rotates through the various instructional stations during the course of the day. campers learn to work together, while teaching formats are designed to challenge the needs of each individual age group.
When the mighty case struck out. So say, hey Willie, tell the cop, and Joe DiMaggio, don't say it ain't so.
An important feature of our instructional format is the extensive use of videotape analysis. Improvement is achieved at an accelerated pace when the instructor is able to analyze and correct each player on an individual basis.
Ready to play today. Look at me, I could be center field.
At California Baseball Academy, we strive to provide a healthy, enjoyable atmosphere. As professional educators, we have found the level of learning increases when kids are having fun.
Got a beat up glove, a homemade bat, and a brand new pair of shoes. You know I think it's time to give this game a ride. Just to hit the ball and touch 'em all. A moment in the sun. It's a gone and you can't tell that one goodbye. Oh, put me in cold. I'm ready to play today. Put me in cold. I'm ready to play today. Look at me, I can be. Oh, put me in cold. I'm ready to play today. Put me in cold. I'm ready to play today. Look at me, gotta be center field. Yeah.
Every youngster's dream of someday being a Major League Baseball player is brought closer to life during the week at California Baseball Academy. We realize that not everyone can be a big leaguer, but some of life's greatest accomplishments begin with a dream. The dream of meeting a big league star is also realized, as each camp features a Major League ball player who shares his insights during an afternoon of questions and answers. Our evening program continues the baseball theme as campers attend big league games and participate in a number of activities designed to promote teamwork, camaraderie, along with making new friends and having fun. The Upper Deck Trading Card Night has developed into one of the week's top attractions. The Upper Deck Company provides numerous packs of trading cards to campers who then spend the evening trading and competing for big league prizes. In a special ceremony, the Academy graduates all its participants. Confident it has raised the players' desire to succeed, knowing it has created lasting friendships.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I never knew. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
We hope you have enjoyed your preview of California Baseball Academy's summer camp program. We're committed to providing you with a baseball experience you will never forget. Get an edge on the competition by attending a camp this summer.
Okay, so we don't have much time. Based on the footage that I'm going to show after this speech, we have 17 minutes to wrap up and fall under the 12-hour limit, so we're going to move quickly. 3 things to cover. Number 1, I just lost what I had there to cover up a tent where there was some spiders visible. I dragged out my karate trophy from when I was 9 years old and competed in a tournament to put it there instead of what I lost. You won't believe what's on this trophy when I pulled it. I just discovered this just now. So this was not the tournament that I showed earlier that was photographed. This was an unphotographed tournament. I have a story about this trophy. You see this? This is a 3rd place karate trophy. Do you know why I won 3rd place? Because when I was fighting this tournament, I was a yellow belt. I did freestyle fighting using moves that beyond what we were taught in the class all the way up until the championship rounds. When we got to the championship rounds, David Vega, in his own morality, decided to do only what we were taught in the class. In case anyone caught me, I didn't even know. No one was checking. They don't care if you use just the moves in the class or do your own thing. I did my own thing to the championship round. Self-modified, constrain myself to just the class moves. Because of that, I got 3rd place when I shouldn't have. I could have gotten all the way. That's why David got a 3rd place trophy. But get this, I didn't realize this till just before I started shooting. Look at the date on this thing. Look at the date of the trophy. You see that date? Can we see that on camera? May 18th, 1991, Yellow Belt Kumite, 3rd place, May 18th. You know what May 18th is? May 18th is the same day in 2011 that I was introduced under, we'll say, mysterious circumstances to the Madonna song Like a Prayer. It's the same calendar date in 2022 that Wildfire released Playing Jesus. I checked the calendar for 1991. May 18th was a Saturday. It was not a Wednesday like the other 2 days. But holy shit, May 18th, the same month and day that Like a Prayer was introduced to me and Wildfire released Playing Jesus. Holy shit. God just keeps doing this. So, again, more right. Oh, by the way, I just love this. This is poetic justice. Of my 3 lifetime fire stars, Samantha being number 2, Maria number 3, both of them are more powerful than the one we ain't talking about. The one we ain't talking about is now 3rd place in terms of powerfulness in David's life. And this is a 3rd place karate trophy. Holy shit. That is amazing. That is fucking amazing. Like, what a sick burn. Like,
rock your body, yeah. Everybody, yeah. Rock your body right. Back streets back, alright. Hey, now, oh my God, we're back again. Brothers, sisters, everybody sing. Gonna bring the flame, I'll show you how. Got a question for you, better answer now. Yeah. Am I original? Yeah. Am I the only one? Yeah. Am I sexual? Yeah. Am I everything you need? You better rock your body now. Everybody, yeah. Rock your body. Just don't care. If you wanna party, let me hear you, yeah. 'Cause we got it going on again. Am I original? Yeah. Am I the only one? Yeah. Am I sexual? Yeah. Am I everything you need? You better rock your body now.
saw what Hoist did to the ponytail.
Well, I know we'll really get ready for Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Oh yeah, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
December
Jim's referring to
16th.
December
Yeah,
16th.
that's right.
Harold Howard talks to the audience. The people know what Harold can do. Shattered Cement took out their local man. They're willing to forget Roland Payne to get here.
Good luck.
And he is preparing right now to meet this man, two-time UFC winner, Hoist Gracie, 1 and 2. And Hoist Gracie, it should be the first shot we get of him, should be Harold Howard bouncing in the corner.
Harold is saying, let me see if I can take advantage of this right now. He's bouncing around. He looks fresh. And you know Howard wanted Hoist.
He did.
He made that known at the press conference.
Wow.
And his opponent, once again, the two-time defending Ultimate Fighting Champion, 6'1", 176 pounds, a master of Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, Hoist Gracie.
Hoist is going to need the crowd. He's going to need his coaching. He's going to need everything he can. His shoulder's bothering him. Something's
something else going on. They're doing a lot of...
John McCarthy is making his way over to Harold Howard. He might have a shoulder problem. I believe Hoist. I think we could be looking at a disqualification.
They're taking
the towel is in. Harold Howard has won. Hoist Gracie is out of the competition.
Unbelievable.
That's all right. His injuries from the bout with chemo has eliminated Hoist from the competition.
Unbelievable.
Into the finals goes Harold Howard.
Outrageous.
What a shocker.
Well, it's not a shocker right now because after the other fight with chemo.
First time ever. Hoist has been eliminated from a UFC bout. We saw him blow through 4 bouts in UFC 2, 3 in UFC 1, and then John McCarthy knew something was up when he made his way into the ring. Chemo now hops into the ring to take credit for the victory, but he lost.
Wow.
Joe Son, his manager, and Chemo head into the ring.
We are seeing history in the making right now, folks. We're watching this unfold as we go.
Now,
here.
Jim brings up a very good point, and I wish we'd look into this before we have some controversy that we don't want a part of. The image of Hoist Gracie looking down, takes a look at the crowd, realizes many people must be disappointed, but he's very disappointed himself. It looked like he was saying, Jim, I don't know if I could fight. Tell you, just the electricity in this arena here at the Grady Cole Center is incredible here in Charlotte, North Carolina. We're seeing something right now that we didn't expect to see. One, we had an alternate in Steve Jenham, and we're wondering if he's going to get a chance to fight in this one, like Felix Lee Mitchell fought, because Felix Lee Mitchell had to substitute for Keith Hackney. Now we're going to look at Chemo. Chemo is a guy that everyone's going to be talking about for years to come. He came into the ring, he celebrated after he was already out. Now that's him on the apron of the ring.
Well, Chemo feels that he's the one that beat Hoist because he was able to recuperate. He felt he could have fought. And he came in to say that to the people, so I know he's going to be ready for the next one.
You know what's interesting, Jim? In the martial arts community and in anyone who's become a UFC fan, and it has gotten a tremendous base of fans from people from the videos on, he's a legend. No one's going to forget Chemo and what he did, because not many people knew anything about him. I like to relay a conversation I relayed back to you. I went up to him at the press conference, and I went up to his manager, and I said, can you tell me about him? Is he happier on the ground? Is he looking to slug it out up top? Can't say anything. Can't say anything.
So yeah, dude, hey, none of this happens if Rhino Warner doesn't do what it did. None of this happens. So yeah, we're cool.
Well, you know what? It's back. It's the famous quick quiz. Check it out. Video game you rule.
I don't play video games.
Oh, what's one? Grand Theft Auto.
Gears of War. I don't play at all. Brain Age.
What? Oh, Brain Age. Oh, yeah.
I don't like video games, period.
Uh,
I don't like video games, period.
Thought I'd end up with Sean, but it wasn't a match. Wrote some songs about Ricky, now I listen and laugh. Even almost got married, and for Pete I'm so thankful. Wish I could say thank you to Malcolm, cause he was an angel. One taught me love, one taught me patience, and one taught me pain. Now I'm so amazing to have loved and I've lost, but that's not what I see. So look what I got, look what you taught me. Yeah, for that I say thank you. Next, next, thank you. Next, next, thank you. Next, I'm so fucking grateful for my ex. Thank you. Next, next, thank you. Next, next, thank you. Next, I'm so fucking spend more time with my friends. I ain't worried about nothing. Plus I met someone else. We having better discussions. I know they say I move on too fast, but this one gon' last. Cause her name is.
You see, I'm going to show this on the screen. See her face over the bike riding footage? That was M-Town. That was M-Town. And also, we found Mystical Ninja raw footage too. Yes, we combined a little bit of that. The problem with that is that if I want that to be Samantha's first stunt as FS1. I want her to literally take over that stunt we're just gonna have to do some creative stuff like drop the name out of my mouth, cover it with like so no lip readers can pick it up, cover it with like a picture of her like I did in one of the videos. Also the necklace, I have a necklace I want to give her, I cover the necklace I was wearing. We're just gonna have to creatively edit that, and I haven't looked at the interview footage, the post-game interview. Probably gonna have to use that as like a template for what to cover. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna like redo that part, but as 40-year-old me, but keep the 2012 me intact for the review. We're just same thing, just reconstruct it for Samantha, show her pictures, and we have to pick a charity that's related to either Mexico or my personal favorite, 9/11. Why not 9/11? Because since that's significant with us, why not? Yeah, so we have to do a bunch of manipulations. We can save that though. We can save that, make it for Samantha. And here's the beauty of that. I want to point this out. Also, this is you're gonna see with M-Town. What the? Okay, Moo's just messing around. You're gonna see with M-Town how I don't really want to do that for Samantha because she's way beyond that. But I do want to do something for Mystical Ninja, and this is purposeful, okay? The same could be done for M-Town, but I don't really want to. For Mystical Ninja, okay, what I want to do is this. Check this out, people. And this is very important, especially given the fact that a lot of this is about like what the system has done, right, to screw things up and get things wrong. Here's the beauty of when Samantha gets here to let her take over the Mystical Ninja stunt from 2012, okay? Follow me on this. I am 40 years old now, okay? Samantha, I finally found out she was born in 1999. She's 23 years old now, right? Okay, so I'm 40, she's 23, right? We got that, right? The Mystical Ninja was shot in 2012. In 2012, I think that was July-ish, I could be wrong. I was still 29. Yes, 29, just like M-Town. That was actually also on my weight loss journey. So I was 29 years old. You might see where we're headed with this. In 2012. Now, I had not met Samantha. That project was originally for FS1. Is anyone good at math here? I'm not, but I did do it in advance. I asked Samantha how old she was in 2012. Guess what? She was 13 years old in 2012. Yeah, I was 29 when I was doing that for somebody older than me. So get this. If we were to go back in time and just not have the FS1 saga happen, and maybe me and Samantha, knowing we are perfect for each other, maybe end up with each other. What if I were to meet Samantha back then and do that stunt with her as a 13-year-old, me as a 29-year-old, and that's romantic. That's not familial. What if we were romantically interested back then? One thing to ask people. Problem? Aha! Problem with the theoretical idea that a 29-year-old David would have done that exact same thing for a then 13-year-old Samantha. Lots of people would have problem, wouldn't they? So maybe we should all be a little bit thankful that David took the road he did, right? And trained himself to later as a 40-year-old be able to do all this stuff for a 23-year-old Samantha, right? And just flatter her up like more than she's ever expected she could be, right? Right. And here's what I want to do. When she gets here, I want to do that stunt in a particular way too. Yes, I do. Here's what I want to do. I asked Samantha, do you have a picture of yourself as a 13-year-old? She said yes. I said anything around that age will do. She said yes, that's good. Samantha, you're going to give me at least one, if not several 13-year-old pictures of yourself. When we do that stunt over again, I'll have to re-edit it, reassemble it. What we're going to do is when I do the shout out to the woman involved, and I have to audio replace Samantha in there and stuff like that, cover my lips and shit. Every time we would show the picture of the person it's for, we're gonna show 13-year-old Samantha. Yeah, with 29-year-old David shouting out at 13-year-old Samantha romantically. Yes, we are. And we're gonna sell it. We're gonna completely sell it through the original footage. Then once the original, when we do the post game, we have to redo that. 40-year-old David still acting like he's romancing a 13-year-old Samantha. Then after that, once it's done, we have new footage. 40-year-old David sitting on camera, Come here, Samantha. Come here. Come here, 23-year-old Samantha plops right down with 40-year-old Dave and says, hey, let's talk about some shit. Let's talk about some socially relevant shit that maybe people should think about on how thankful. Yeah, let's mind fuck people. Let's mind fuck them. Let's mind fuck them and say, hey, be thankful that yeah. So, we're going to trick them. And here's the thing. This is most effective against people who don't know my stuff anymore. Like, who don't know my stuff and just get here for the first time. Because the Vitor Pitor types especially, they're going to flip their lid. The people like Vitor Peters are going to be, they're not going to realize that's past me. And then when they see 40-year-old and 23-year-old me, they're going to be like, oh, dude, I was in the wrong. Yeah, you were, huh? You kind of were, huh? Huh? I know, huh? We're going to do shit like that. We could do it with M-Town too, but like, so that you can look forward to that. Yeah, I want that to be Samantha's first stunt, the redoing of Mystical Ninja. So we're going to, Samantha, understand something. You want to be a goddess, right? Okay, that's what a real goddess does. A goddess is not just a looker. A goddess is not a haver. It's not about having a lot of money. It's not about having good looks. It's not about being admirable for superficial reasons. It's about deep stuff. It's about how you influence people. And when you do a project like that, sort of scheming as it may be, it teaches people some stuff. It teaches people a lot of shit that they need to know to treat people better as human beings. That's what gets you up there on that wall by the time life is done with all the great people who've ever existed. To challenge people to think differently, be better as people, and treat people better. That's what a real... So this is all real goddess training. Real goddess stuff. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. I want to do that, okay? All right. What else we got? Okay, so... Okay. Now, the reason why we were able to reconstruct M-Town so quickly is because I forgot this. Back in the day with Vegas Sport, I covered this in the last video, the sponsorship one. 2013, I forgot about this. I actually made a version of M-Town where I cut out all the girl-specific shit and replaced it with like blue matte.
Michael Weston. I used to be a spy until...
We got a burn notice on you. You're blacklisted.
When you're burned, you've got nothing. No cash, no credit, no job history. You're stuck in whatever city they decide to dump you in.
Miami.
You do whatever work comes your way. You rely on anyone who's still talking to you. A trigger-happy ex-girlfriend.
You shoot them.
An old friend who's informing on you to the FBI.
You know, spies. Bunch of bitchy little girls.
Family too.
Hey, is that your mom again?
If you're desperate.
Someone needs your help, Michael.
Bottom line, until you figure out who burned you, you're not going anywhere.
My name is David Vega. When I was a little kid, I used to be able to beat Legend of the Mystical Ninja on any given gameplay session. Unless... when you use a stage select code, you've got nothing. No gold, no armor, no straw sandals. You're stuck in whatever level you've decided to dump yourself in. You take whatever power-ups come your way, killing any enemies you can still manage to reach for, a trigger-happy spread-shot rifleman, an annoying hammerhead who's been tailing you since stage 1, guys with bamboo sticks, omitsus too, if you're desperate. The bottom line is that until you get prepared all over again for the final battle, you're not going anywhere. hard stuff. Save it no matter where it's at. Get in the right position to save it. Oh, I can't get out of there. I can't get out of there. We got it. We got it. We got it. Yes. Yes. Got it. Run. Oh! Shot angle change. Oh! Zone now. After that, are you kidding me? Oh. Ah! Holy crap, that was a good period. Holy crap, that was a good ass period. Shot, don't look defender. Look for the shot, not the defender. Oh my god. How did that stay out? I did not have that save. I did not have that save. I don't know what saved this game, but regardless, we're going on. One timer. One more shot. One more shot. Yes. Two more shots. You never know. This is not as hard as cancer. This is for Hockey Fights Cancer. This is not as hard as cancer, damn it! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh god! That was rough! That was freaking rough! Be calm, David, be calm. Be calm, I have this. Make the save no matter where it is in the net. Timer. Wow. Wow. Third period of the third game. Oh! Remember, good playing habits is what's going to get me through this. Oh!
The shot, it ricochets off the defender's skate. Point blank shot is saved. Defender's got it. He's going to clear out of the zone, but it's going to be brought right back in again. The pass missed. Defender takes it out of the zone. They've got it again. They're bringing all the men on the ice right back in the attack zone. He goes down. He goes up. He goes down. He passes it. The shot crashed in and saved. The defender's going to get it. He's going to pass it. And now they're going to clear it all the way out of the zone with 1.5 minutes remaining. But they're taking it right back in again. 1 minute remaining. Skating it around. Looking for the pass. The pass. Do you believe in the magic of the perfect VEZINA?